How's it, guys? Okay, so as you can see, today I have Bowers and Wilkins in the house. B and W, not BMW, but B and W. I like to say Bowers and Wilkins just to make it sound more fancy and to avoid any confusion. But B and W is how they are known in the audio world. This is my first step into any Bowers and Wilkins products. I've seen plenty from the previous Gen 600s and the 700s, and one of my all-time speakers I've always wanted is a set of 802 or 800D for diamonds. But this is the first set that I'm actually going to own and unbox today. So I'm a Bowers and Wilkins dealer now. I had to dip my toes into some to be able to sell them. So I've got no idea what to expect at all. So this unboxing is going to be a first for me. I took them in white. White is sort of the way that everything is starting to go slowly, and I do feel it just gives a bit of class to a speaker. I know many people are speakers must be black, but I'm very open-minded, so I enjoy a white speaker, so I wanted these in white. So I'm going to start with unboxing I took the smaller 607 S2, and these are all the anniversary edition, by the way. 607 S2 for the rears, because they're going to be doing rears mainly, not playing any music. HTM6 for center, that is the only option you get with the set. And the 603 S2s, they are also the only option you get. So the only choice you have when playing around is to go for the bigger surrounds if you want to. I did not opt for the sub. Reason being, I have heard the subs. I think they are a bit overpriced. I would rather spend slightly more and get something like an SVS PB1000, which I will be paying these two for my review. I'll be running them for a bit in my setup, and then I'll give you a review on how they sound as well, paired with a Marantz. Just off what I've seen and all that stuff, Marantz and Bowers is a good partnership. They are also supplied by the same local importers. So okay, let's get to it. Let's do the bookshelves first. So I'm gonna tilt the camera down so you guys can see as I'm unboxing and what I'm doing here. Okay. My trusty other Leatherman pouch broke, so I am on my first gen Leatherman. So bit different feel for me today. Okay, let's see. Packaging from the outside looks like very standard type packaging. That being standard at this level, so always good. Let's see inside. You get your anniversary edition booklet. Looks very nice. I'll go through that in a second, see what that all says. Something I did notice. Must be the first brand I've seen that actually shows you how to unbox. Step by step by step, how to turn, what to do, which sounds weird, but it is quite a nice touch. Some of these things can be difficult to unbox, and then afterwards you realize the easy way to do it. So they actually show you. These are going to be straightforward. Center will be straightforward, but the bigger speakers is where stuff gets a bit interesting. So firstly, what I see here is the bump stops they give you for underneath the speakers. Again, seems like a simple thing, but so many suppliers don't do this. I'm a firm believer of whatever you want me to do needs to be in this box. Like on the M&Ks, they did not supply that T-bit to tighten and untighten the in-walls. So I had to drive around to get them. And I mean, I do this daily. So if I need to drive around, what are you guys going to do? So I believe if you want me to do it, it must be in the box. So we set those apart. Bung plugs. Are they bung plugs? I wonder why you have an inner and an outer. guess that's what the manual's for. So we'll go through the manual afterwards and see, is it a bung plug and why is there inner and outer? And it's definitely a bung plug because there's two. Is it a way to change the sound slightly? I will address it in the comments somewhere here. I will need to go and do my reading up. So that for later. Let's put those aside. That's it for the top of these. I always believe in rolling a box. Let's see what they say. Open box, yeah, roll box. So my trusty method works for most speakers. Roll the box and slide them out. There we go. Okay. At the bottom is just the rest of the polystyrene. Let's see. Oh, I hope this is a painted finish. At this price, I don't know. Okay, it's not a painted finish, but it is like a matte white wrap, which is cool. I was hoping it's not a wood grain. Wood grain is getting a bit long in the tooth now. Everything is heading towards flat type colors. This wrap feels good. Oh, binding posts are nice. I guess this is why. Well, this is what you get for a premium type brand. Look at that. Very, very decent binding posts. Low pass, high pass. So dual binding posts if you want, you can buy wire them or buy amplify them. That will be for your mid-range. That will be for your tweeters. So this is just plastic on these. On the higher end Bowers, they become leather and all sorts of exotic materials, but you do get that step and taste into the world, which is nice. So they sort of line you up. Just going to put that down nicely on there. Oh, this is a nice touch. The grill actually comes off with its like protective plastic. Which I don't know if I'm even going to open. I love seeing a speaker. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you like? Do you like a grill to sort of hide it? If I paid a lot of money, once again, it's like an engine on a car, like on your Ferrari. I want to see it. I love it. Set those aside. This looks so nice. How's this dome over the tweeter? Aluminium tweeter. But apparently I read somewhere about a carbon fiber tweeter. Again, I think it's a carbon fiber mid-range. Looks like a woven mid-range. I'll address it in the comments. Again, do my homework. Like, you know, I unboxed these real life. I don't do any research before. It's the first time I opened them. And this is a very new product to me. So this is more for unboxing and quality type thing. I will address the driver sizes and the materials used. This front face feels extremely premium. It's like a matte white. This is not a wrap. The face feels spray painted. Yeah, so that, and just the back is a wrap. Very, very nice. Very cool. Love them. I'm going to put them to the side. Let me just open for my cat that got in here. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. Okay, so I'm going to move this to the side. I'm not going to unbox the other one. It's going to be the same as the previous one. Let's have a look at the center speaker. Funny enough, you don't need to cut along the top, but you cut along the side. So let's get to cutting. And they're not using this normal plastic tape. It's like a, you know, those industrial harder woven tapes. So someone can't rebox them and tell you, listen, they new. You'll see if that's been cut and it's not factory. So the instructions again on this. No instructions on this one. Let's see that I open the right end. Yeah, there's the instructions. Okay, so I opened the wrong end. So again, it shows cut the box, slide it out. So let's do what they say. Put it down like so. Open the sides and slide it out. Very easy, very easy. Yeah, I opened the wrong side because there's the instruction manual down there. We don't need no stinking instructions. Okay, so let's take it out. Center feels very light. The bookshelves feel about the same weight as the center speaker, which I hope is not an indication of the sound being light, because I see this many times where manufacturers take shortcuts on center speakers, and it's not the speaker to cut on. It is the most important speaker in your entire theater system because it does 80% of the work. Voices, sound effects, you name it, comes out of the center. So I will address in my review what I think of the center, if it is a weak point in the system or no, because there's no other options. We can't go up one higher, which is also kind of weird because normally you get, you know, at least two different types of centers. You'll have your entry one, and then you'll have like a little one up, and sometimes even a flagship above that, but at least two. Here you only have the one. Okay, this bugs me of all Bauer & Wilkins speakers, all of them. I'm OCD. That does not work for me because you are lying it on its side. That just does not work for me. Never has, never will. I can understand why they did it, but it just looks like, well, it doesn't look like, that is it. This is the only port they had. So let's use it on everything. Use it on I promise you it's going to be the same, yeah? Same on those, same on these, and same on the center. It's a cost-cutting measure, but it shows. My OCD does not allow for that. Okay, again, grill. Comes with this nice protective. I love the way they did this. So you can't damage this at all. Not that I think I'm going to use them. I want to see this beautiful driver. So let's put those to the side. Let's see these side by side. Same drivers, nice. So we're going to have a sonic coherence over the whole system with a sonic match of drivers. So again, beautiful, beautiful white matte painted face. These inlays that go over the driver screws, and these woven type of carbon fiber or Kevlar cones. I will check what they are. Premium, nice, you know, real metals, well made. That's the only downside for me. It's this back, and that's luckily you're not going to see this. So it's a niggly thing. It's a very small niggly thing. So let me set the center to the side. Running out of space now, quickly. Let me just move some things around. Okay, so let's get to the big boys, the stars of the show. Why everyone is here. There they are. Okay, so let's see how we're going to unbox these. I'm going to move one to the side because I'll unbox that later. And just want to show you guys what's happening. Let's see what they say in the instructions. They show us cut the top. How do we know it's the right side? I suppose up is the right side. Yeah, because obviously it's the instruction side. Duh. Cut the top. Take, I guess that's a grill. Take that out. Then the top. Then turn it around and lift. Okay. Then there's the plinth on its head. Take the plinth, screw the things down. Spikes, watch out, sharp fingers. And then turn it the right side up. Magnetic grills. Don't know what those are. Guess we'll find out. Let's get to it. I'm gonna cut the tape. Don't need to worry about when you're cutting these guys to cut the speaker, because there's always that protective foam. But I know that we are always careful, because you don't know if there is something, but normally there is not, so don't worry about that. So let me put this up, open the tops. These are secured down properly. Okay, so in here, okay, what do we have on top? I'm going to take these out. Again, bung plug. Strangely enough, no bung plug on the center speaker. Oh wait, I was upside down. There might be. So yeah, there might be a bung plug, but bung plug. Some screws. Yeah, some screws for the plinths, or some washers. This is cool. I heard this before, but I've never seen it, because this is my first set of Bowers that I'm opening new. Okay, again, manual. Sorry, manual for the 603S2. I'll read that. Spike set. Look how cool they are, how nicely they are packaged. Accessory pack. So I guess you can buy this separate for a fortune, because nothing Bower & Wilkins is ever cheap. But yeah, so you get either the spiked feet or the protective rubbers. So if this is what you get like this in their cheapest set, I think my mind's going to be blown when I get to open a set of 800 one day. So that's still an end game piece for me. One day I'm going to buy myself a set of 800. 802Ds. The 800Ds are too hard to drive. So 802Ds for me. So let's get to rolling this and sliding the top off. Big speakers are always a chore to do. So move that to the side. Get this upright. They're heavy. So heavy in the speaker world is a sign of poor quality always. So let's not complain about the weight. Okay. Just these heavy protections for the sides of impact for shipping. Put that in. Box. Okay, so let's move it a bit back so you guys can see. I'm just going to take that off. Sure, that's a hefty grill. Wonder what, oh no, you know, that's just not just the grill. That is also the plinth. There's that. Let's see what's in here. This box here. Got some more tape. Okay. Set that aside. Okay. So, how's this work? Oh, okay, that slides off. Chuck that in the box. So this is only the plinth. So I wonder if the grill is actually on the speaker. I suppose they are, the same way those are packaged. Yeah, okay. Duh, again. Is that going to be my sound effect for this video? It's late in the evening, guys. I've had a long day. Excuse my high intelligence. I'm not an evening person. I am a morning person. Okay, so this feels extremely well made. I'm guessing, because I do woodwork and I'm feeling this weight, this is MDF that's been spray painted. And I am correct with the MDF, but not the spray paint. So they went with this matte wrap on it again. Looks very well done. Wrap is not everyone's game. You can wrap and you can wrap. This is properly wrapped. You can see MDF. Looks like got my tape on me. A 25mm thickness. It's a weird thickness. Normally you have a 20mm thickness or a 32. So it's weird to have an odd thickness. I wonder how they constructed that. So my brain is already thinking of how it's been constructed. Nice that they give you this, so you can't sort of put this skew. It's going to fit in there perfectly. Let's see how that works. Shows you where the front is, the mounting holes, and the place for your spiked feet. I'm going to angle this camera up so we can now look at how this is supposed to go on the speaker. How does it come? Oh, okay, that is why they said to take that out first, because now it's going to be a chore. Get out, get out. So yeah, guys, follow the instructions. Follow the instructions, otherwise you're going to have to do what I just did. So the bottom, yeah, I should have definitely followed those instructions. They are there for a reason. Now I have to backtrack, pick this heavy thing up, just so I can take the tape off the bottom and do this. Man, it was not clever of me. So let's backtrack again. Get this. They are heavy. Or they are heavy, or I'm tired. One of the two. This is a bit of both. Okay, slide this off. Now it's easy. That's the way it should have been from the start. Let's get this in the box. Okay, like I said, yeah, there's the face. Brilliant how they package these. Can you guys see how they do it? It's like when you take a figurine out of plastic, it's got that whole plastic frame. This can't get damaged. It's very nicely done. Nicely done for something I'm not going to use. Okay, same finish. Different cones. Let's do the plinth before I get to the cones. Let's see how these work. So, front. So they sit sort of, okay, so that is there to give it a floating look. Can you guys see? Gives it a floating recess. Actually very smart, very basic and very smart. I think they're going to look very nice when assembled. I'll assemble them in my own time. So I'll show you some pictures when they're done. Let's get this upright, because what makes Bowers special on the ones I have heard before is what I'm going to show you guys now. Wrestle this thing upright. Oh, this is well built, man. Let's do the knock test while we're here. Between Bowers and Monitor, I don't know who has the best build quality. I think, oh, it's very close. Very close. This is what makes Bowers this huge mid-range driver. So 6.5, 6.5 for base. Again, I need to do my homework to see if these are proper freeway design. I'm guessing they are, but I'll do my homework first and I'll put it in the comments if it is a sealed mid base and a ported base. I don't know, they are moving. So if you see, if I tap the one, the other one moves, so that means it's not sealed. So my suspicion is that this is what all the manufacturers are doing. Guys, it's not my evening. I'm not clever tonight. So obviously it's a freeway design. This is the mid base. I'm talking about the huge mid-range driver, and I'm looking right past it. So yeah, proper freeway design, tweeter, mid base, and then two bass drivers in the same cabinets with a port out the back. Like I said, it's going to be the same port, and it is exactly that same port that they use over and over. There's a cost-cutting method, but let's not knock them on that. This is normally the star of a Bow & Wilkins. This big mid-range sounds so crystal clear and beautiful and deep. You can hear those voices. But I'm going to hook them up to the Marantz and the Rotel and the Peach, and let's see how they sound like. Guys, I know this video has been a bit long. I see I'm going close to 25 minutes now. I'm not going to bore you guys too much. I'll let you know when the demo is up. and you can watch that. And I'll play some tunes, see if you can hear what's going on. Now, YouTube's not built for that kind of stuff, but it gives you an idea. Okay, if you want to see more stuff like this, please like, subscribe, let me know what you want to see next. You can ask questions. I get a lot of questions, what pairs nicely with speakers. Go ahead, guys, ask, but always try and audition yourself. My ears might like something different to your ears, so you are the only guy that needs to like your music. So don't listen to other people. Go and audition. Ask for advice, but still make your own decision after you've auditioned. Guys, thank you. Please like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Cheers. Bye.